Okay. Another issue is coming up. I've been getting emails left and right from a user called the Patrickinator. And he says that he is a big fan of my website, the Game Show Temple. Now that puts a smile on my face. But why am I confused? I'll tell you why. He says he's doing a Jeopardy project. That's not the question mark. The question mark is, he's using my game show website title, the Game Show Temple, in his title. The thing of that, he didn't ask permission. Why should that be a question mark? I'll tell you why. Because when you're a fan of something, you start a fan base. Much like I got followers on Facebook for the Game Show Temple. And I always give updates towards the upcoming Game Show Temple live shows and also new videos and new updates and everything like that that's going on. The Patrickinator has always been emailing me about the Jeopardy project, and he even asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. I respectfully said no. You know, it's not that I didn't want to be a part of it, it's just because, well, I got too many other things going on in my personal life, so... I mean, it's not that I didn't trust it, it's just... I'm just a little weary on things at a time or two, so... He still went forward with the Jeopardy project, which I believe is a very good thing. He's following what his heart is telling him. I will say this now. If you want to make your own game show projects, if you want to make your own game show, if you want to do anything on YouTube, just go for it. I even know and heard of a lot of people who make their own stuff. My friend Kyle Wheeler does a lot of things on Play to Win, some of his own custom created games and everything like that. I also know of a guy named Caleb Simpson who does the ZeldaDungeon.net. He's done video walkthroughs of the Legend of Zelda games. And he's really good with what he does. And a lot of people have looked to me at the videos that I've posted and said, Michael, you're one of the greatest. And I appreciate the compliments. Going towards my projects, there have been times when things have slipped up, and there were times that I went back to the drawing board. That's what I call, in some ways, constructive criticism, because, you know, when you're in the early going of projects, what do? You receive constructive criticism. Some people say, like, hey, is this question really good? Was this idea really good? You have to take what they say into careful consideration. And I have learned a lot since that time. My projects have gotten a whole lot better. You learn from your mistakes. That's what you always learn in life. Here's the thing of it, though. The Patrickinator, who is a good fan of my website, the Game Show Temple, this is what gets me. He's using the Game Show Temple in the title of his videos, and he's wanting me to post them on my site. I don't know about that. The big question mark is, why didn't he ask permission? Because the Game Show Temple is mine. The Game Show Temple's mine. Much like Game Lover in 1949 is David Downs, the Whammy 83 is Kenneth Williams. There are a lot of great posters here on YouTube besides me. That I have to say for a fact. And though I do not post any more game show videos here on MTeller 2006, I still post the projects here. I still post video game stuff here. I still do Moments with Michael. I still do a lot of great things here. And like I said before, some people may not like it, but hey, it's what I do. It's what I love to do. So, that's one thing I always have to take into account. In case you're wondering why I'm always going dark and light, it's the screensaver, and I want to be sure that you guys can see me. But the Patrickinator, great game show fan he is, and I respect that of him, But using the game show temple in his title without even asking me? Huh. You just can't jump to conclusions. You just can't jump to conclusions. You know, I remember so well that he asked me if I wanted to be in the project. Like I said, I respectfully said no. And, well, he understood, but he still went forward with it, which is okay by me. The only thing that is the big major question mark is why didn't he ask me permission to use my title, Game Show Temple, in his own project titles? Patrickinator, there's one thing that I do know. You're a fan. If you want to use my website, the Game Show Temple, in your title, read my lips. Ask permission. I'm going to repeat that. Ask permission. You know, when I post real game show episodes, I credit every single company that makes those game shows. Much like Family Feud is Mark Goodson Television Productions or Mark Goodson Bill Tallman Productions, you know, I don't plagiarize. I give credit. I give credit. I do not believe in plagiarism. The Patrickinator, if you want to credit me, that's fine. I respect that. You can credit me. But don't jump to conclusions. You need, in some ways, to ask me. In some ways, you need to ask me. You need to ask permission if it's okay to use Game Show Temple in the title. You need to ask if it's okay in other ways as well. And I know you're probably saying, hey Michael, do I have your permission? Right now, I can't trust you on that. You're a fan. But you're jumping to conclusions. You're just jumping to conclusions, so please. It's not that I'm upset, which I'm not. I'm not upset. I'm just concerned. So now, what to do? What to do, what to do, what to do. Patrickinator, don't jump to conclusions. I don't know if I can link your project on my website. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Oh, never mind that. Patrickinator, if I were you, I would edit out the Game Show Temple in your title until further notice. I respect that you're a fan, but at this time you don't have my permission. If you do it, I'll still watch, but I don't know if I can link the project on my site. Just try to learn a couple things every now and again. But please, if you want to use the Game Show Temple in your title, at least say something like, hey, Michael Tiller gave me the inspiration to do this. You can credit me, but don't use Game Show Temple in your title. That would be very, very misleading. So, what I would do, I would take Game Show Temple off the title of your Jeopardy project. You can still credit me in the description. I'll give you that. You can still credit me in the description. Just don't use it in the title. It will be very misleading. People may think it's me. And towards linking them on my website, I don't know if I can do it. I'm sorry.